Okay, so we're back. We've been away for a little while, and there's been all sorts of things. We started getting copyright strike after copyright strike, and then there was illness and unhealth and all sorts of things, so we had to pull away for a little while, but we are back. And we had to ask ourselves a question. Selves, how can we do this better to not get copyright strikes? So we looked at what a few other people are doing, because we're still new to this. So we looked at what a few other people are doing, and we thought, well, that's pretty rubbish. And we worked around it to do it our own way.
Yeah,
and
better
we think
way.
this is it, because Amanda doesn't know what we're doing today. What we're going to do today is we're going to go back to Mafs Australia, and we're going to look at individual points that need a little bit of investigation that Mafs just doesn't do for us. I saw some stuff, came into my feed. Amanda hasn't seen it yet.
Did you get in a rabbit hole?
Oh, yeah, went down the rabbit hole. This has all been aired in the UK so far, except this stuff has to do with the going down the rabbit hole of something mentioned in Mafs, but not followed up, with the very interesting contestant Sierah. And when we first saw her, we thought, ooh, she looks like a bit of an ice queen.
Yeah.
And then as the series progressed, she was actually quite warm and fairly funny.
Yeah, she's a lot more engaged than you'd think she would be.
Yeah, and then there was the big dark secret, and that's the first part that we've got here.
Sierra, have you opened up to anybody else in the group about your past and past experiences?
Ash and Adrian, actually, I had.
Deep dark secret
Sorry?
of her past.
What?
What?
Oh, he looks a bit blindsided.
Do you know who he looks like?
Huh?
Just realised.
Yeah.
Plebs. You know the show Plebs with in ancient Rome?
Yeah.
Grumio. He looks like Grumio the slave.
Oh, yeah.
He does a bit.
It must be is it the haircut? I don't know.
Well, the haircut's not helping.
No, not at all.
And I mean, Grumio's haircut is his major feature.
Yeah.
So that's Billy finding out that there's a big dark secret, that she's confided her big dark secret
in
to
different husbands.
to Ash and
Isn't she
Adrian.
gone? Ash is gone, hasn't
Well,
she?
Ash is gone by this point.
Yeah,
Adrian's still around. Adrian's
Okay.
a creep. So we don't like Adrian. We're not big fans of Adrian
Not
at
at
all.
all.
At no point through Mafs in Sierra's arc do they say what her big dark secret is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we talked about it at the time. My vibe was, because let's face it, she doesn't mind not wearing much. And so I thought, what is her dodgy past?
Okay.
Sorry to anyone out there called Sierra,
Okay.
but it's kind of a stripper name.
Name a few others.
Amber, Brittany,
Crystal.
Crystal. Oh, Crystal.
Amber's not that bad.
Amber's pretty bad.
Okay.
Amber's a ginger stripper. I worked at a steelworks. Okay. I know what a stripper name sounds like.
Other good stripper names. Ethel.
No.
Margaret.
No, Margaret the stripper. No.
Florence. Bunty.
Bunty the stripper.
Bunty.
Anyway, so I'm thinking this deep dark secret. She goes on to say that she didn't want to appear to Billy. She didn't tell Billy because she thought she would look like, and I'm gonna use them, damaged goods. She didn't want to look like damaged goods. So I mean, damaged goods. How damaged could she be?
Yep.
What has she done?
OnlyFans, but I mean, come
Well,
on.
I mean,
it's
that's-
kind of OnlyFans. If you're on OnlyFans, it's like, oh yeah, I'm on Tinder as well.
No, Tinder is vastly different to OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans is in like you're on the site, not a big dark secret, but if you're like creating stuff for the site, that's fair enough. But I feel like that's not deep dark past. That's like semi-present.
present?
Well,
Yeah.
damaged goods.
This is
Okay.
Sierra's words on air on Mafs. I didn't tell Billy because I didn't want him to see me as damaged goods.
Wow.
It could be some deep dark family problem. I don't know, dad's a disgraced politician or something. There's all sorts of stuff. But
Happens
you
to
know.
the best of us.
Right.
So we've got
what did you-
disgraced politician, father or mother. Unlikely.
Okay.
Stripper, pretty likely. OnlyFans, relatively likely. Some deep dark, like criminal offence, maybe DIYs. No, DUIs. She
Yeah.
probably doesn't put her own shelves up.
No.
She may have drunk drive or something like that and got caught out. You know?
Okay.
Because they mentioned some sort of a shared history, or they shared their history. So maybe Adrian recognised her from somewhere,
Okay.
and they got to talking about it.
Yeah.
So that's
OnlyFans.
Well, I thought actually maybe some sort of Tinder scandal at that point. Let's go on.
All
We
right.
have discussed what it might be.
All right, okay. Throwing our ideas
Well,
out there.
now
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you I found out what it is.
Oh,
Okay. What it is, the big, deep, dark secret to make Sierra look like damaged goods.
yeah. She was an air hostess.
That's a good thing.
What are you saying about air hostesses?
That's a great thing.
They're really nice, a lot of them. But it turns out damaged goods is she was on The Bachelor, the Australian version of The Bachelor in 2021.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Okay. So then I find this out during the rabbit hole deep dive.
Okay.
And I think, how do we go from The Bachelor, which frankly gets a lot of very attractive women, puts them in a room with a relatively attractive man, and he ends up picking the best one, right? How do you go from being selected
Yep.
as one of the beautiful people to be on The Bachelor
Yep.
to
Yeah.
becoming damaged goods? Her words, Sierra's words, not mine.
Did she get to like the finals or something? And
She got to episode 11, I think.
how many episodes are there?
I don't know, but there's more than 11. She got to 11.
Okay, so she got a fair way in.
She got a fair
Even
way
if
in.
there was 20 episodes, that's like a fair way in.
I think it's about halfway. Not disgraced. I wouldn't say that 11 episodes in is disgraced.
No.
That's not damaged goods.
She got frustrated. She hooked up with her roommate instead of the bachelor because he kept
Well,
rejecting her.
I'm thinking
How's
there's
that?
a few things.
Okay, no. What?
She
really?
could have. That's what I was thinking at
Hey,
this point.
damaged goods, Billy would probably think that's fantastic.
Look, I'd think it was pretty cool. I wouldn't be
I know,
opposed
I
to
know.
it.
Yeah, I know.
I like them
know.
scrappy.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why you married me.
anyway, going back to the old your OnlyFans thing,
Yeah?
right? She could have then, because that was 2021.
Yeah.
Years had passed. She could
Yeah.
have, in the
Okay.
search for fame, she could have gone that path.
Yeah.
Because she then had.
Oh,
So that's possible.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm thinking all of these things. I thought I've got to look into
Right.
it further. So
okay, so you went further.
had to find out.
Okay.
That's what the rabbit hole is for. You dive into the rabbit hole because you
Rabbit-
need to know.
It's not shallow.
So what I did is I searched. Very simple. Sierra,
Yeah,
Mafs Australia,
yeah,
Bachelor, 2021,
right.
best bits. To look for a video that
Yeah.
would give me that. And
Okay.
I came up with a few videos and we're going to play those now. And we'll get to the damaged goods.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you know, Caitlin, do you know?
This
Just
is
I don't
your
know.
reaction,
This
Amanda.
is my reaction. Roll the tape.
I kind of had an inkling that Jimmy
This is
was
her leaving.
into tall, horny bogans. I think any guy would be lucky to have me. Jimmy couldn't see that. That's a him problem. Like, it's just, you want to give me a rose? Fine. Like,
Okay.
Wow.
So that was her leaving.
That's a different look in
Entirely.
2021, and
She
okay.
still doesn't have a lot of clothes on,
Okay.
but she's far less polished. She's obviously gone away from her bachelor experience and cleaned herself up a bit. Now, when we first saw her, we said, "Ooh, Ice Queen, she's all very proper," and she's
yeah.
not that girl.
Well, we did see. Remember, we said on the honeymoon. Oh wow, she really like the ice melted real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she self-describes as a bogan in
Right,
that
yeah,
particular clip.
okay, yeah.
You saw her self-describe as a bogan.
Okay.
And she was a bit like, "Yeah, whatever. I didn't get a rose. I don't care." I actually saw that and thought, she's not too bad.
Yeah.
She's a tall girl, and a lot of guys aren't into that. And she was just a bit fun.
Okay.
I didn't think that was too bad.
Okay.
The Australian press had a field day with that. Apparently,
Okay.
they say it's one of the best rants that they've ever got for the exit video. I don't see any of that as being damaged goods.
No.
No. Let's see what else
Okay,
happens.
so clearly you know more. Roll the tape.
So I was going to say that my spirit animal was a koala tonight because I like sleeping and I've definitely had chlamydia, but I thought that would be quite hard to explain to Jimmy, so I stuck with a phoenix because I've risen from the ashes.
Whoa!
What's also
Yeah.
outside?
Oh!
And
Wow,
I'm thinking,
who says that?
who says that?
Yeah.
Is exactly what I was thinking. Who says that?
Oh!
Okay.
Shit, no.
She did.
Really?
Yeah. Are we
Are
apparently
we talking like you just?
That's
it's
Sierra.
not.
That-
this is going.
That's
and that's
going-
not-
That's not
It
connected.
hasn't caught up.
Yep.
To,
Neurons are firing.
oh.
Lips are moving. No connection between.
Was this it? No, she was wearing different clothing, so it wasn't even on the same thing. It wasn't even on the exit thing.
No, this
You've
wasn't
been
on the exit.
Evicted thingy.
This is pre-exit. on
So
him.
did she tell the bachelor dude?
No, she didn't, but it might have got back to him.
To be fair, she did say had.
She did say had.
Does sound very past tense.
Now, look,
Okay,
she could have
okay.
got unlucky. She could have had a cheating partner that brought it to her. There's
Yeah,
ways
yeah,
things
yeah,
could
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
okay, now this, Sierra, if you're watching this, you've probably been given this advice already. Not on telly. Just don't. You're better than that. Look, everyone's better than that.
Okay.
Okay, let's
So
keep going.
you haven't seen.
I've seen snippets, but
Okay.
I haven't seen this whole
All
next
right,
bit.
but for me, it's like what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got big dick energy in my vocabulary right now.
Okay.
I want you to visualize what you want for the future.
Okay.
And when you feel as though you're being drawn to a card, I want you to flip it
Still
over.
addresses
What
your
you want in the
policy.
future.
Okay,
Visualize
I'm
it.
thinking about that one's giving me good energy.
All right,
Yeah.
flip it over, keep your eyes closed.
Okay, eyes closed.
Oh my God,
I mean, it could have been worse.
I see myself in your future.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That is cringy.
That's amazing.
I mean, that's ultra cringe. Right. But,
Well, we've got the underboob thing going on, and
Yeah.
well, she likes a dress with a hole in it. Like I say, I think she's probably looked at herself in on this show.
well, people were probably very critical.
I'd
You
say
know
they
what
were.
People are like.
Now, we've done the TV thing, and you look at yourself on TV when it's up there, and
Yeah.
you know there's adverts and it's all. It's not like YouTube. You look at yourself on TV, and it's proper TV, and you do the whole. I could really fix that bit, and that bit's a bit not good.
Yeah.
And you do stuff.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know? I mean, everybody who does TV after their first go has a haircut. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
I did.
And see that photo just there? She does look like she's much taller than him.
Because having seen some of this stuff, people talked about how she was much taller than him, and reports are that she's anywhere from 5'10" to 6'1",
What?
barefoot.
Oh, wow.
I think I was pretty good on the red carpet, considering I was absolutely busting for a fart the entire time.
Oh,
Honestly, I was so
no.
full of gas. I'm surprised I didn't start levitating. Hopefully Jimmy's got a good sense of humour, because otherwise I'm sorry. Sorry, it's PG. Hopefully Jimmy's got a good sense of humour, otherwise I am not the girl for him. Oh, sorry. Hopefully Jimmy's got a good sense of humour, otherwise he's not the guy for me. He's the issue, not me.
Okay, I'm starting to
Right
see the
then.
damaged goods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think she's damaged. If I'm completely honest, I like her more. And she reminds me more now of, what's her name? Ellie Taylor, the comedian.
Oh, yeah, I know who
I
you
mean,
mean.
right there, you'd be
Yeah,
their
yeah.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And she's funny like Ellie Taylor, the comedian.
yeah. All right,
I
roll the
don't know
tape.
how Ellie Taylor.
Okay.
That is terrifying.
What a load of bullshit.
You standing over here, if you don't mind, my girlfriend.
Hello, darling.
Happy
How are you?
birthday.
Thanks, babe. What'd you get me?
Well, your favourite
Cellulite.
thing.
Do you smell that, Jimmy? It's
What's that?
monogamy.
Excuse me, Jimmy. Would you mind putting some sunscreen on my back?
I can do that for you.
I like
Oh.
game if I have to. Got very soft hands.
I've been training them. I've had a.
For this moment.
You're doing a good job,
Much
either.
appreciated.
No, he's doing a terrible job.
I'm loving this. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Oh.
Quite close, guys. I'm quite close. It was good.
Sierra, tell me, what's your superhero name? What's your superpower?
I am Professor Pisser. PP for short.
Okay.
I disarm and disable my enemies by making them piss their pants with my hilarious jokes.
Oh,
These are droplets of
no.
piss.
No.
Pretty hilarious, let's face it.
I look sexy,
A
eh?
lovely night.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I don't know about the others. I don't particularly care because this is my best look to date.
No, you do look sexy.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I believe you, yeah.
Okay.
Great. I do. What do I have to do to get a bit of time around here?
At least she has confidence.
Take your knickers off, honey. I haven't got any on. I've actually moved into your room. I'm really sorry it was a bit premature.
Okay.
It does seem like Steph is showing off a little bit, which is actually quite annoying. So, yeah, hopefully we don't become frenemies.
Ooh.
Pretty good. Are you okay?
I'm really scared of clowns.
You upset because of clowns?
Oh.
No comment. No further comment.
Okay. Is she really scared of clowns, do you think? Or was there
I
something
don't
else
even
going
care.
on?
I think it's just
And the clown thing was just, I'm scared of clowns.
a really
That's what
good
I'll
excuse.
say.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Wow.
in your mind,
Wow.
is she damaged goods?
Look, unless she... no, there's not really anything from that you would say, like, damaged good.
Would Billy say it though?
Well, Billy... who really wants Billy's opinion?
I agree, but
I'm going to take a vote.
Okay.
Show of hands. Is Sierra damaged goods? Raise your hand if you think she is.
No.
Is Sierra a bit of a legend?
Is there a third option?
Nah.
oh, okay.
She's a bit of a legend.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you go down any other rabbit holes here? Is there more that we don't know about something that
About
she
Sierra?
would then think that she's damaged goods? Because I'm sorry, from
This
that,
is all I
she doesn't
could-
look like damaged goods.
This
That's
is
not
all I could
damaged
find.
goods stuff.
I think she's all right. I
Like,
think she's okay. Look, I mean, would you take Sierra home to meet your mother? Depends directly on your mother. She's had a life. She's had an interesting experience on the planet. There's no doubt about that.
yeah.
And she's probably said a bit much about it. And I think probably she copped a lot of flack over a lot of what she said.
Yeah.
And so she's just worried what other people might think of it. Because people on the internet can be mean.
People on the internet are mean.
They are.
We are planning on doing more of these,
Okay.
but we're probably wrapping this one up, aren't we?
Alrighty.
We're definitely wrapping this one up. We've got... Well, we're not going to talk about what we've got lined up.
Okay, because I don't know, guys. This is...
That's why we're not going to talk about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
But this is the first one. We're going to do some more.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.